A few weeks ago, I posted this video of me explaining to the person next to me on the plane that I have Tourette syndrome. That video now has nearly 10 million views on YouTube Shorts, and I've come across some comments surrounding one topic I think is really important to highlight. Someone said, well, I have a neurological condition called misophonia, and if someone keeps making noises like that, I can't control how I'll react. So we would not be able to sit together, unfortunately, even with an understanding. And then someone responded to that comment saying, completely agreed. I have autism and my reaction is similar to misophonia. I think there would need to be consideration for every disability in this situation, and people need to recognize that. So these people are referring more to how my vocal tics would impact them. I also highlighted specifically in this video how I have an elbowing tic, and one person commented, my shoulders have a problem and are sensitive in certain spots. This woman would be a nightmare for me. These comments bring up a really important, really real challenge, and that's the fact that two people can have conflicting access needs. An access need basically being the supports or accommodations that a person needs to fully, safely, and meaningfully participate in a space or activity, like sitting next to someone on a plane. We use the term access need in disability justice quite often, but you don't need to have a disability to have an access need. Needing a break and space to breastfeed is an access need. A great example that I give often is someone needs brighter light so that they can read lips, and another person needs dimmer light because they have migraines or a sensory sensitivity. Our misophonia and Tourette's one is a great example though, and as the commenter said, they and I are probably not destined to be companions, let alone to sit next to each other on a plane. And after I gave my Tourette spiel, we would definitely take action to find different seating arrangements on the plane. And I've run into issues like this more than once because of my Tourette's, and I can tell you that it's difficult and awkward, and sometimes nobody wins. And a lot of times in this conversation, people talk about finding middle ground, and sometimes there is no middle ground, and that's okay. And I think we don't talk about that enough. Sometimes there are two people who cannot coexist in the same space. Probably this commenter and I could not coexist in the same space. And that's why I think this original video that I posted is so important. Communication is so important.